Hi buddy, welcome back to GregTech New Horizons, episode 55 with me, Sid, and don't worry about why I appear to have an ochre, or, well, it looks like a cucumber to me, but apparently it's an ochre, which is something different. I'm not a big fan of any kind of green tubular vegetable, so there you go. Cucumber especially, vile stuff. Anyway, we went on a little wander around last episode. If I can just get my, probably need to go outside, and then we should get the map. We went on a little wander last episode, and we went off on a boat trip. We went down here, we went all the way around here, we had a little bit of fertile around over there, we went up here, I went that way, I think. I'm not sure why I've not got anything there. Oh, because I went across that biome, didn't I? And then I walked. Yes, okay. We went up there. I had the poop scared out of me up here by one of the spectral guardians from Thaumcraft. And then we came back down here and didn't really find much. The terrain gen in this, whilst very accurate and nice and, realistic, sometimes a little bit there. Anyway, what I wanted to do was I wanted to make goggles of revealing, because walking around with this thing on like this, what can I do? What can I see? Can I see any nodes? So I can say I know there's nodes over there, so if I were to go over that way and get close enough, the nodes would show up and yada yada. But I keep on doing this and nearly falling down holes while I'm doing it. Now the answer to that is goggles of revealing, which if we go into here, and you'll probably spot the thing that I have. The goggles of revealing I cannot unlock because I am missing a aspect, the question mark at the end. And the aspect or the research I am missing, it was suggested that it might have been Deuteman, which is the armour thing, but it was not Deuteman. No, it's Aurum. I haven't found anything that has Aurum yet. So I went out for a little potter around, found some things, found a nice sinister node, and I broke it with my pick. And out of the sinister node we get these essences. And if I scan that, we discover Aurum. So there you go. Now, the problem is, I don't even know whether that is enough. We have at least, it needs 3, and apparently I have 3. So there you go. And then we can get all the other stuff. Not entirely sure what some of those do, but that's fine, because the bit we want is here. And the bit I want is 2 thermometers. I need a gold rod, some gold things, gold stuff, hardened leather, and some things. And they are all 30s, and my wand does 50, I hope. But I've got a horrible feeling 25. So before we can move anywhere in that direction, I also need to go into bigger 1 caps. Now we can go copper. We can also go into a great wood 1 core. So we'll research that. That should be simple enough. And that does 50 V of each type rather than 25. That's fine. And while we're at it, we might as well have a look at the gold 1 caps, because, we might as well. While we've got the stuff, and we can at least afford those, although I am going to have to recharge a few times. So, lots of things to do in Thaumcraft, okay? That's all good fun. However, I don't want to do Thaumcraft today. I want to actually work on... Oh, hello. In you go. I actually want to work on some of the tech. But I want to do, rather than coming over to a chest and going, and here's a load of stuff I created earlier, I mean, there's a few bits and pieces in the floor, but you know, the thing I want to do is this advanced boiler. Now, I've made the medium voltage machine casing, and I need to get an iron boiler, which means I need 7 of those with and I think I need the wrench, which will give me that. And then I need to take you with 5 steel plates and 2 piles of bricks. So that is not what I wanted to do at all. 2 lots of bricks, 5 steel plates. Well, steel we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bricky bricks. There we go, up there, look, hiding. 1, 2. Gotta love, that's the one thing about the world generation I do love, is that there's dungeons that have got some of the more painful things to make already in them. So 5 steel plates, off we go. And I'm going to make one of these to start off with, and then we'll work our way through, because we know we need to make 2 electric pumps, medium voltage. I have got some medium voltage electric motors, so hopefully we can make one of these. But there is always, so there's our high pressure. I thought I'd already made one of those, but there you go. Boiler. Now, what else do we need for this thing? We need 2 huge stainless. Oh, do they need to be stainless? Stainless steel. Anybody? Not telling me how to make stainless steel. I can make steel, and stainless steel must be an alloy or something. Stainless steel dust. Well, that's really useful to me. Plasma arc furnace. Arc furnace. But this is all how to get stainless steel. This is not. I mean, don't get me wrong, this sounds like really useful when we want to move away and scrap some of our existing equipment. But it doesn't appear to be telling me how to make stainless steel, just how to take something that is already stainless steel and melt it, which is not overly useful to me. I mean, none of this is in any way useful. Now, how do I make a stainless steel nugget? Because in the same way, I am aware that the hooferator, the whatsamajig, the pig iron one, was some kind of nugget where you did, but no, that's not helping me. How do I make stainless steel then? Alright, this sounds like I am going to have a dig around. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, I cannot figure out how to make stainless steel, which is going to make that very difficult indeed. You know, stainless steel dust could be, actually maybe it's the mixer. Iron, Invar. manganese and chrome. That would iron, nickel, manganese and chrome. That would actually make sense, because the nickel and the chrome and all of those little alloys, maybe that's the thing, because then all you need to do is blast furnace. Oh, okay. Maybe not blast furnace it, maybe how? Okay, man. This is annoying. So we make stainless steel, but to make a stainless steel ingot, there's none of this using dusty stuff. Fluid extract doesn't work with dust. I'm prepared to, well, I know it would have shown up, wouldn't it? I think I'm getting myself bogged down and maybe jumping ahead of myself, which wouldn't be the first time. So let's go back and have a look at low voltage and see what there is in the low voltage tree. So there's this quest for Damascus steel, and Damascus steel has got the advantage of making lots of nice tools, which, you know, they have a good level of durability. Not so worried about those, but you know, things like the wrenches, screwdrivers and all that stuff in Damascus, potentially, you know, a thing which I might find useful. So an angle, oh hello, so that's a file, is it? Okay. A jackhammer, okay. Screwdrivers, yep, we can do those. And medium voltage screwdrivers, pocket multi-tools. So yeah, interesting stuff on that. Now, Damascus steel is another mixer recipe. It looks to be nickel, coal, steel to make 18. So 18, 36. So 4 lots of this basically would get me there, wouldn't it? But which way do I go? Nickel, silicon, chrome, coal, and molybdenum. Molybdenum. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is going to be entertaining. Right, and then before I go, that is cooked, not in there, on a medium voltage with oxygen, or medium voltage without oxygen, and the oxygen saves a few EU, which seems reasonable. Okay, in 15 seconds more. Alright, so let me start working out how to pull this together. I'll be back in a second. Alright, this is getting annoying, and I think this is what I find annoying with the entire GregTech thing. So here I am in the low voltage tier, and Damascus steel, one of the hardest materials you can get at your current tier. I presume that means it's a tough material, not the hardest to get. It's Thaumcraft to stack, okay. You no mixer recipe for it yet, because that's an extreme voltage, so we can forget the mixer thing. But it doesn't matter, because there's a crafting recipe. So we've got steel dust, can do steel dust. Nickel dust, yeah, I can do nickel dust. Molybdenum, I have no idea if I can do molybdenum. I kind of stopped looking for molybdenum. It's in the nether, twilight forest, so I should be able to get it in. The twilight. Wolfenite, molybdenum, sporadic, okay. And it should be available in the twilight. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what the hell I'm crafting there. So molybdenum, probably okay. Raw silicon, fine. Coal, fine. Chrome. Chrome? Well, let's have a look. Chromium ore is available on, well, none of the actual planets that I have any access to. And definitely none there in vanadium. And not in a chrome vein. So I can't get chrome that way. So how do I get chrome? Well, let's have a look. So electromagnetic separator, but that only works if I've got, sluice sand dust, perhaps. I don't even know what that is. So, sluice, no idea. Sluice juice. Oh, come on. You are just taking the pay now. Yeah, I don't know. I've got no idea how I'm supposed to get chrome. Nickel, we can do. Manganese. Alright, manganese should be easy enough. Manganese is available on this planet, so, you know, we should be able to find manganese in the... Oh, let's have a look. Nope. Chrome vein, actually. That's the only place you find in manganese. So, how the hell am I getting manganese dust? Well, again, I can use the manganese, but that's not going to help me because it's manganese dust. I need the ore to get the dust in the first place. No, it's not going to help me. None of that's going to help me. That is tungsten ore. Tungsten, maybe I can get tungsten somewhere. No, I can't get tungsten ore anywhere. Not even on the small, also. Yeah, it's... I spend more time looking around in this lot than I do actually playing the game. And to be honest, it is getting quite demoralising. Now, you know, I get that this is supposed to lead me through tiers, and you know, there's various things I can do over here to finish off this tree, but I don't think any of these are going to help me actually achieve that. If I come into low voltage, well, I've got some spikes, diamond stuff, vacuum hoppers, diamond tanks. Okay, that's just a bigger tank. We've got some batteries, we've got some annealed copper. You know, this chemical rubber production, magnesium, lossless LV cables, but none of this is pulling me up towards getting, as best as I can tell, stainless steel, which appears to be in here. Now, I have inadvertently completed that by picking up some raw silicon dust, so we'll have that one. But that wasn't a thing, that just happened to have some raw silicon dust and things. So yeah, I'm just starting to feel a little bit. Silicon dioxide, clay electrolyzing, ruby electrolyzing. I mean, what's clay going to give me? Put clay dust in, get sodium, lithium, silicon dioxide. Well, yes, I know, Cat. It's very confusing. Even Cromwell doesn't understand. So what we can do, clay dust. I mean, let's start off with that. Let's look at something we can do. So clay dust, we do that. Electrolyzing clay dust will give you alumina, sodium, lithium dust and water, but you're probably just avoiding that already, right? There's plenty of stained clay blocks to be found in canyon, mesa, lush bio, there's more ways. So clay dust, we are going to macerate clay balls, or stained clay, hardened clay. So let's have a look if I've actually got that. Is going to be hardened clay, and it's not a million miles away. So rather than me sitting here grumbling about how hard this all is, I'm going to sleep the night off. We're going to go and we're going to grab ourselves a whole load of hardened clay blocks. We're going to macerate them and we're going to have a bash at that one, because it looks like something we can do. And I'm going to splash in here just like this. Incidentally, I found, and it's still over there, I've not picked it up because I need to actually void it. It's, oh hello, where did you come from? There shouldn't be a king slime floating around over there. Yeah, inflatable boat over there, so that must be the one that shot off that I thought had vanished. Obviously hadn't. Anyway, let's get over and go and see a man about some hard. There you go. There it is. A man about some hardened clay. Also some aluminium there. Maybe I should grab that while I'm at it as well. If we can do it safely in the area. Looks reasonable. Oh, hello. Alright, this is going to be 3 of them. And then we'll get this one as well, probably before I drown. So yeah, I am feeling a little overwhelmed. This is 1.7. Is it 1.7? 1.7, isn't it? Which means I can just pop my head above the water and get a breath, rather than having to do. Now I could, of course, also dig clay, but I think clay has more than one use there. So let's head over. Plus, it gets me out and about, gives me a little bit of a wander, doesn't it? It's all good. Let's eat that. I'm just eating little things at the moment because, again, it resets all my big things. So, kind of a win-win for me. Doop, boop. Except, of course, I can't eat them because they're textile gardens. An apple will go down nicely, though. And that will take me over there. So, I'll see you in a mo. Alright, so here we go. Red hardened clay, red stained clay, we can macerate that into clay dust. So let's get several stacks of this stuff. Doesn't seem to go into the hillside. Seems to be just a blob of it stuck on the side, so shouldn't be any unpleasant surprises, hopefully. And yeah, because there you go, you've got sandstone there, which is obviously not going to be red stained clay because it's sandstone. See, I'm good at this. Anyway, yeah, let me just thoroughly enjoy myself. I'm having a little mine here. I'll just eat a few morsels of something to keep me ticking, and I shall be back once I've harvested a whole load of this, and probably headed back. I don't think we need to catch up with each other before I get back and start and get this into the macerator and underway, because that's going to be the stage where we get the first part of that quest completed. And maybe completing the quests from the LV tier first will kind of open up more options for other things that I'm not seeing, because I think sometimes maybe I am picking and choosing my options, and maybe I am picking things before I am actually ready to run with them. You know, it's a bit like the walk before you run kind of thing. So, back in ammo. Alright, we are back. We're running this through the steam grinder, which basically just chews this up. It doesn't mess around. It's supposed to be doing 8 at a time though, which is odd. Doesn't matter. I put in 64s, so they should be whole numbers, but we'll take what we can. For some reason I'd left a whole load of this and I can't remember what I was using you for. Was I centrifuging out sodium? Yes, I was. Okay, well that's fine. That should be nearly done. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that's a whole load of that stuff. So, in theory, 160 clay dust complete. So then we need to electrolyze it. It's going to take a while, but let me just have a look. What program? No program. See, that's a medium voltage. This game. This is the low voltage tree, isn't it? No, this is the medium voltage tree, so I need the medium voltage electrolyte. Oh, good grief. Alright, this is... I realise this is probably my fault, but it's just getting annoying. Okay, so we can't do that one. And in fact, I suppose that's actually, let's go back. If I'd have looked at that, then I would have probably spotted it was medium voltage, and this is a low voltage electrolyzer, so of course it's not going to bloody work, is it? And I don't think I have a medium voltage electrolyzer yet, do I? I don't have an advanced fluid extractor. I've got a number of bits and pieces, but none of them. This is not going to plan. I'll be back in a second. Advanced electrolyzer. I had to have made one to have got this, and here it is. Will it run out of juice before it processes that? Yes, of course it will. So what happens if I give it to... Oh, this is just going to end so badly. No. And I suspect that is because that is a... well, it's copper cable, so it should be able to transmit... oh god, I don't know. It's 4 amps of low voltage. I haven't even got the soft mallet on me. So yeah, I think I am back to the drawing board, and I think what I'm going to have to do is get my... I think I'm going to have to wrench this up for starters. We'll lose a little bit of that clay, but that's fine. It is a wrench, isn't it? we shall unsnip that. So we need to get into a low voltage to medium voltage transformer in step up mode. Medium voltage to low voltage. This needs to be the other way out, all the way around. But then I think I need 4 low voltage supplies going into it. So I think we're coming back to here, the basic steam turbine and another couple of advanced boilers to propel them, because we're nowhere near being able to do that. So we'll get rid of you to power that, to bring us to the medium voltage machinery that we so desperately need. And I need to remember what the hell I was doing with you. I think I was just centrifuging you, wasn't I? Which is have I got a glue? Yep. Just borrow one of those. Make the same mistake again, like again, yay, and put those back, and we'll take you and we'll stick you away. So this stuff we can centrifuge out. We suppose we should at least sleep. So in terms of actual things achieved, and if I look and length of the episode, I think I am kind of at my wit's end with this one, just because it was annoying. So next episode we are going to set ourselves up with a at least temporary setup. I'm going to have to do so much work, I think, to get this even to play, because this that's a small, so I'm going to need another vent, which means I'm going to lose all the steam and yada yada. But I'm going to have to bring this out of there. Yeah. Or I use fish oil. Which I think in one of these we should have. That's seed oil, oxygen. I thought I had fish oil somewhere in one of these. No, that's hydrogen. What did I do with the fish? The fishy fish oil. Oxygen, seed oil, glue, chlorine, lubricant, hydrogen. Fish oil. So, but I think even that's going to be a fairly temporary solution, because these things are not fully automated. They are not the fastest things in the world, and don't support shift clicking, which is probably the more annoying feature of the lot. But at least, you know, they get us. Oh, hello, there's a fish. They get me some fishy to work with, and the things that I can't turn into fish I can at least still process, so not all bad. I think on that note, until next episode, thank you very much for watching. I will apologise up front for the discombobulated nature of this episode. As you can probably tell, bits of it now and again, bits of this pack, quite a lot of this pack, gets to me. I personally think it is justified getting to me, and I don't think it will be the last time it gets to me. But, you know, such is life. We will push on and see what we can achieve. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.